Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is methods of educational research. We have started with the research methodology paper, topic 3, that is methods of educational research, and under that we have covered qualitative research, quantitative research, and now we are going to understand about action research. Now, good teaching can be done through experiences in the classroom and through good research in which one will inquire into self-identified teaching learning problems to understand the complex dynamics working in the classroom setup and to develop strategies for improvement and find solutions to the problems. So, what do we understand here? Whatever teaching, good teaching we are talking about, good teaching can be done through experiences in the classroom and through good research. So, what do? We inquire into self-identified teaching learning problems. Why? To understand the complex dynamics working in the classroom setup, because learners are the main focus point for us. If the learners learn things nicely, then everything will go smoothly. So that's why to identify those classroom problems, teacher has to be alert, self-identified. What are the flaws in teaching learning methods, or what are the things going wrong which the learners are not able to intake? So to develop those strategies for improvement, teachers have to find some solution to the problems. For that only this action research. To perform these roles successfully, action research and reflections are essential. Whatever had happened, without doing the same mistakes, moving forward with new strategies and techniques, that is the role of a good teacher. It is therefore logical and reasonable to use this approach for creating better teaching and learning situations. The above research evidence proves that there might be different types of strategies of teaching in the classroom, but action research is one strategy that works well as it offers an opportunity for continued reflection to improve and adapt. We have understood about the quantitative research, qualitative research. They give the evidences that they prove that there are different types of things here, different strategies to be used for teaching learning. Also here, under that they can use those theories and researches, so that in the day-to-day teaching learning they can have the opportunity for continued reflection, and to improve those things they have to do this action research. Now let's understand what is action research literally. Action research is a process especially adopted for improving the teaching learning situation. So this is the very important thing we have to understand. A process adopted for improving teaching learning situation. Now it is deliberate, solution oriented investigation that is done in a group or personally. The terms action and research highlight the essential features of this method, where action means trying out. We have to remember, action means trying out new ideas in practice for improving the curriculum, teaching and learning process. Now it can be said that action research approaches education as a unified exercise. So action, we are trying out new ideas, we are doing things, researching again and searching again and again about the problems the teachers face. It recognizes the teacher in class as the best judge of her or his total educational experience. Obviously the teacher only can be the judge of her or himself, or to find out the problems of the learner also. It is a powerful method of bridging the gap between theory and practice. Very well said. Just saying and understanding the things is not enough. Those things has to be put into practice. Then only effective teaching learning can occur. The prevailing focus of classroom research is to expand the teacher's role as an investigator, obviously. This approach is naturalistic, collaborative, and uses participant observation techniques. This is given by Bellinger in the year 1992. Very well said. It's a naturalistic. Naturally, the teacher finds out the problem and tries to find the solution. Collaborative also, sometimes teachers assemble together and find out the school problem also related to the learners, and use participant observation techniques. They use participant observation techniques to find out the solution of the problems. Now, action research is participant driven, obviously collaborative and reflective. Obviously, when we are taking any classroom situation or problem, participant driven, participants will give their own experiences so that they can find the solution, and also teachers and learners collaboratively can work here and then reflect what they have done, whether improvement is there, what things they have to adopt. The very basis of action research is involvement, and the educational basis of action research is an improvement, obviously. The operation of an action research demand changes. If nothing is changing, there is no use of this action research. Truly speaking, action research means action both in the system under consideration and of the people involved in that system. Very well said. Now, role of 5 C's in action research, let's quickly understand. Commitment, collaboration, concern, consideration, change. These are the 5 C's we have to remember related to action research. Now, apart from the above mentioned features, let's try to work out some more characteristics of action research. Number 1, a clear vision. That is very important. A clear vision of the teacher that leads to the solution of the problem. And evidence of support, obviously, and then reflection. Whatever have been done, they have to reflect again and again so that improvement is possible. Improving the teaching learning situation, obviously. Findings of action research are not generalized, they are specific, taking the particular problem, not like other any applied and basic or fundamental researches. We will not go for generalizing things. Here, specific problem and solution. Engage in intellectual pursuits and thus becomes a continuous learner. Obviously, teacher also will become continuous learner by understanding the things. Then restructuring the existing education system, obviously narrowly focused research. It's not a broad concept, it's narrowly focused research. Obviously, it's contextual. They just find out about that context, particular context. Now, let's enumerate the benefits a teacher gets through action research quickly. Action research enables the teacher to reflect and react as per the need. Obviously, it helps in creating a conducive environment for teaching and learning. It enables teachers to study and analyze the problem. It helps in the professional development. Very important point, this professional development of teachers, as the teachers come to know how to handle the problems more systematically. It helps in finding solution to the problems most suited to the situation. It helps in developing better communication between the teacher and the taught, teacher and learning. What are the main important points here we have to remember? Let's quickly, that is reflect and react. Then conducive environment, and study and analyze the problem, professional development, and systematically handles the problem, and the finding solution to the problem suited to the situation, not anything else, just according to the situation solutions are found here, and better communication between teacher and the learner. So these are the very, very important points. Through action research, teachers and learners can get benefit. Now, approaches to action researchers are approaches individual, collaborative, school-wide. Examples: a teacher facing the problem of absenteeism in her class, and this problem is particularly related to that teacher, therefore she will try to take it at her level. Hence this type of research is placed under individual teacher research. Only the teacher is facing that problem, so she will try to find out through action research. The majority of the students in a class of a school are truant and generally run away from the class in the last period. Despite several warnings, the problem is not solved. So all the teachers associated with that class decided to find out the reason and tried to adjust the last period to different weekdays. So they come together and try to work collaboration to find out a solution to the problem. Hence this is collaborative. That means all the teachers are associated in this. In that particular class, teacher is involved in individual research. Here collaborative action research, all the teachers are involved in that particular problem. There is a music shop near the school campus and the music shopkeeper plays music loudly. The disturbance of the sound affected almost all the classes of the school and students are unable to concentrate on their studies. The staff members may come together to raise their voices against the problem and find a solution. So all the staff members who are there, they are related to whole school, maybe the attendants or any non-teaching staff, everybody including that. School-wide research, action research. Now the steps involved in conducting action research, quickly understand. Number 1, identify a problem. Number 2, specifying the problem. What is that particular problem? Specifying it. Then listing probable causes of the problem. What are the causes? When we understand the causes, then only we will be able to find out the solution. Then hypothesizing. That is, tentative solution here. Then action plan, how we are going to, maybe participant observation or maybe any checklist will be given or any questionnaire will be given. Like that they will have some action plan. And then lastly, interpretation of the result, whether the solution found or not, whether the hypothesis testing is correct or not. Now action research is diagnostic. Obviously we are diagnosing some problem to find the solution with the purpose or intent to improve the educational practices of the teachers through a systematic inquiry. So diagnostic, then that is educational practices, and teachers through a systematic inquiry. This action research is done. Now primarily action research is associated with hands-on problems related to teachers, students, school environment, curriculum and assessment, etc. So the hands-on experience related to the problems. This type of research provides empowerment to the teachers to introspect, that is, knowing about this weaknesses and strengths, introspecting themselves about the actions, activities that are normally executed on a day-to-day basis related to the teacher's professional and academic journey. Now it provides an opportunity to teachers to learn and grow in her or his field, obviously. So the main or stark difference between action research and any other type of research is that solutions are highly local or contextual and specific to the problem and cannot be generalized. We have to remember this statement here. Solutions we find out in other researches also, but here highly local or specific related to the context and cannot be generalized. Now action research usually combines both theory and practice in real educational settings. So we come to the end of this class. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. I'll come up with the 4th topic of research methodology paper. Until then, thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.